Greetings everybody, GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we read Chronicles where they talked about how Arthas came, how he killed his dad, and then essentially began the Undead campaign. They kind of summarized what that was going to look like. And we're going to get into the Undead campaign on Warcraft 3 very soon. But similarly, from another perspective, these same events, we have a chapter in our Death Knight manga that we recently started. So this is chapter 2. If you recall, this is Thassarian, who was kind of conscripted. He was a member of the Lordaeron army. He wanted to be an officer. He was told that he's just an order follower. And I think that was setting up why he's going to be one of the few that stay with Arthas, even when Arthas turns evil. And that's because he's an order follower. And so on one, I guess this is a criticism of that concept of just following orders for the sake of following orders. Like if you were just a true lawful neutral, where that can go awry. All right, so stay a while and listen to chapter 2 of Death Knight. This is our Thassarian guy. Thassarian? Son? So he's been... and he's recently learned that he's going to Northrend with Arthas. Wait. Yes, Mother. You don't have to go, do you? Maybe if I talk to them. Many of your father's friends are still enlisting, and if I can convince them to... Mother, of course I have to. I've been ordered to. You heard William. Oh, my boy. My boy. My son. My baby. Larissa. Come on, Mama. Come on. Let's go back to the house. Now you know it's going to be bad. I'm sorry about this. You both know I have no choice, don't you? Your father said much the same thing before he left us. I know this is what happens. I know this is what it's like living as a soldier. It's just, I cannot help but wish that your father could have been just a farmer. Father was a hero. And look where that got him. Buried with all the other heroes. All the other men who left behind wives and children, sisters and brothers. A whole lives, son. Gone. All of it gone. Mother, none of that will matter if we let this threat reach us here. We cannot simply ignore it. I have a role to play now. I'm part of a chain, and I will not be the weakest link in that chain. Mother, this is a chance to make you proud of me. I had hoped to have your blessing. Blessing? Can't tell that's crying or laughing. I'll be in the barn, making preparations. Thus, come Dad, your tears to Mother's. She's just scared, you know. I should think that would be obvious. We both are. Thus, for her sake, are you sure you can't get out of this? I don't mean shirk your duties, but perhaps try to get stationed here. And what if everyone did that? What then? We just let our enemies come in and kill us in the streets and the fields. Someone has to stop them. That someone is going to be Arthas, and I'm going to help him. Well, then, if your mind is made up, here, take this amulet. It belonged to your father. Consider it my blessing. It reminds you of why you fight, and of those that await your safe return. That's the amulet I think we see on the cover of this chapter. Lordaeron Harbor, 48 hours later. Can you believe this? A force this size assembled so quickly. Word spreads fast, I would say. Listen and listen good. I hope you enjoy lounging around in the barracks the last 2 days, because now we're down to business. You're going to board this vessel in a calm and orderly fashion on my command. This many sword arms showing up so quickly. Really reinforces how just the cause is, doesn't it? That it does. It gladdens my heart to hear that sentiment, soldier. Oh, they all look so effeminate in manga that it's hard to imagine any of them having, like, real voices. There is strength in loyalty. Oh, that's supposed to be Arthas. Strength we shall need. Prince Arthas? My lord, at ease. Thassarian, isn't it? Yes, I have heard of your father. Kiloran was a good man, I'm told, a fine soldier. I am sure you shall follow in his footsteps, and do whatever is asked of you in the name of the crown. That was the prince. Uh-huh. I've never stood so close to him before. Uh-huh. What was that he was saying? Something about your father? He said to follow in my father's footsteps, and I will. Hear me, soldiers of Lordaeron. We sail north this day into the unknown, into danger the likes of which we have never faced. We do this because we have no choice. A monster dwells in Northrend, an entity of pure, unspeakable evil, known as Mal'Ganis. That's the opposite, actually. They do have a choice. That's what makes Arthas evil. Mal'Ganis has enslaved a vast army, an army of walking corpses and abominations, and he calls this army the Scourge. The Scourge are the result of the plague that has already cost us so dearly. We cannot wait for Mal'Ganis' evil to grow any further. We must take the fight to him, and destroy him in his icy home. Join me now, for freedom, for vengeance, for Lordaeron! For Lordaeron! Dear Larissa, I don't know if this is going to reach you or not. I may end up just giving it to you when I see you again. The voyage to Northrend wasn't too difficult, but I do not care for the cold. Land ho! Land ho! We made landfall on an icy, rocky beach. Prince Arthas had us set up a camp there. And a Sora! And a serendipitous encounter here reunited Prince Arthas with his old friend Moradin Bronzebeard. He's just chasing his tail. In case you guys are wondering what gets a dog that excited to growl and click all over, it's a tail. His own. I think he does it on purpose. He wants attention right now. Hey. Calm down. I'm gonna make him lay down with me. Sorry. Alright. Master Bronzebeard and his fellow dwarves are here searching for something, I know not what. But whatever the dwarves' purpose, I find their presence here a comfort. Soon we moved on from the shore, working our way inland, seeking out Mal'Ganis. Rarely did we stay in one location for more than a day. Quickly we began finding small pockets of the undead, enough to prove we were in the right place, but not enough to lead us to Mal'Ganis. It went on like that for some time. Days at least. Weeks? I'm not sure. Northrend looks somewhat like places I have seen near Lordaeron, but it feels very different. Alien. The air cuts here like a frozen blade down to the marrow of my bones. I must close now, dear sister. Night will fall soon, and we must make another camp. Please give my love to Mother, and know that I look eagerly forward to seeing the two of you again. Thassarian. Wait now. Tell me again, we're being called back to Lordaeron? Why? I don't know details. Word just came down that we were to head back to the ships and set sail for home. Not that I'm not happy to be going. My mother in particular would be thrilled. I'll just have to wonder why, is all. Doesn't feel as if we've accomplished anything. William? Is that what I think it is? I don't know. It looks like firelight. There's the 5 ships burning.
Quickly, my warriors! These murderous creatures have burned our ships and robbed you of your way home. Slay them all in the name of Lordaeron. Slay them all!
See, on this, it's mercenary humans. And in the novel, it's just mercenaries. I don't know what it was in the original non-Reforged Warcraft. It might have been humans. But obviously they retconned that in Reforged to make it trolls, to make it a little less nasty, but that's...
What? No way!
Oh, he should have got his head chopped off after. 1 hour later.
The Thassarian? What? Up there are those... Scourge.
What are they doing?
Attacking! Sound the alarm! Mortars, fire! All right, you maggot-ridden curs! I'll show you what a soldier of Lordaeron is made of.
Through his brain.
That's right, front and center. You want me? Come get me! Oh, bloody hell. Defend yourselves, men. Look at them, Thass. They're too many.
That's a pretty cool picture. Ghouls, abominations. I don't know, like a big hammer, I guess. Oh, and that's chapter 3. So, I guess we could have read that also technically before the last, but why not? And this looks to be Frostmourne. So, when we get to this part, I think we're going to see some of what happens in the Undead campaign. But this Death Knight thing, I think it's part Wrath of the Lich King as well. I don't think we're going to actually read the entire manga throughout Warcraft 3. Alright, but either way, we got another episode in the pipe, 5x5. It's okay. This has been mildly enjoyable. Not the worst thing ever. It's a visual way of looking at it. I appreciate everybody for watching, for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time on Lore of Warcraft.